If I was a brand new permanent makeup artist starting in the industry today, which yes, is saturated and competitive, this is how I would do it. Hi, I'm Shay Danielle. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am an artist. I'm an educator. We have an online training platform for permanent makeup artists. We've trained over 86,000 students worldwide. It's pretty crazy. I've been in this industry for 12 or 13 years now, so I kind of know what I'm talking about. One undeniable fact about this industry is that it's constantly changing, it's evolving, it's growing. There are trends, services that come and go, and I feel like I've seen it all. Some services just stick around, they're there for a good. Some trend on TikTok, they get super popular and then they die out. But I'm pretty good at seeing like where the industry is going, seeing what's coming next. And I've been watching something grow consistently, slowly but consistently over the last few years. We'll talk about that in a second. But first, let's talk about how your business is currently running. So I'm going to go ahead and assume that a lot of you guys that are watching right now are brow artists, meaning you're microblading, you're doing powder brows, maybe nano brows, but that is your main service. Maybe you do lip blush as well. These services are great. Brows are great. And yes, they keep us very busy here in the studio as well. But there are a lot of brow artists now. The industry, it's not oversaturated, but it is saturated. There's a lot of us out there. And so it gets really competitive. And if you haven't got, this amazing portfolio to share and you don't have a ton of reviews and word of mouth and you're trying to grow in the industry as a brow artist, it can be really difficult. You feel like you're putting in the work, you're trying really hard, you're posting the posts, and the clients are just not booking. There is another service that I want you guys to open up your eyes to because it's going to change everything for you. And I'm not here to sell you an online course. If you want to learn, you can always learn from me. I'm happy to teach you. But I just want to open your eyes to the idea of paramedical tattooing. We're going to niche it down even more. Paramedical is a very broad term when it comes to tattooing. We're going to niche down even more from paramedical, and we're going to talk about boobs. If you follow me on Instagram, then you might have seen some of my areola work. I love tattooing areolas so much, especially when Instagram allows me to keep my post up because they oftentimes take it down and try and shut down my account because they think I'm posting nudity, which I'm not. It's a medical tattoo. I'm within my rights. However, my work is so realistic looking and so good that the Instagram bots think it's nudity, and sometimes they make me take it down. But I don't even really want to talk about post-mastectomy tattooing, which I do. I love it so much and it's so amazing. I want to niche down even more and talk about breast augmentation scars. I wish I had some valid statistics to put up here on the screen for you, but instead, I'm going to do girl math in my head. How many women do you know that have had their boobs done, right? Augmentation, implants, maybe a lift. Some women are getting fat transfer. Almost all of my friends have had their boobs done. Like quite literally almost all of them. Anyways, that surgery is not cheap. It's not cheap. I had mine done like 6 years ago and it cost me like 10 grand. I think now it's even more expensive. You're looking at like 16, 17, $18,000, maybe even more depending on where you are. And this is just implants I'm talking about. So these women that are paying this kind of money to have their breasts done, they care about how they look. And the thing with breast augmentation is it comes with scars. So no matter how good the boobs look in a bikini, there's usually scars underneath said bikini. All right, sometimes the surgeon has to cut like a lollipop scar. So for me, for instance, because I had a lift and I had implants, I have a scar around my areola, down my breast, and underneath. It's like an anchor with a lollipop. That is super common. And if it's just an implant with no lift, you're going to have a scar underneath, right? Under here. My point is these women have scars and these women will pay money to have the scars revised. So with all of these women who are walking around with these scars, really great looking boobs, but scars attached to those really good looking boobs, there is no one out there that's really just specializing in augmentation scars alone. And don't get me wrong, there are artists out there that offer this service, right? But nobody is putting augmentation scars at the forefront of their marketing. And so this is where I feel it's an untapped niche because there's so many women that don't even know that this is an option, that this service is an option for them. And that comes from a lack of education. So if we talk about this more on social media, oh my gosh, I feel like if I spent a week talking about this on Instagram, I would be booked solid. I just don't have anywhere to put these people in my schedule, which is why I'm calling on you guys. And I'm like, here, take this business, take this idea, this opportunity, run with it. Working with surgeons is a whole nother ballgame. If you guys want a video all about how to work with plastic surgeons, which I could talk about that forever because there's so much growth opportunity in that, leave a comment down below and I'll film that video next. Now, you can absolutely still be a brow artist, still be a tiny tattoo artist, a lip blush artist, and offer paramedical services. But by putting this service at the forefront of your marketing, even if it's just for a little while, you are going to absorb a whole new wave of clientele. Now, when you get those clients through your doors, then you can upsell them to all the other services that you offer. But if I were starting out, honestly, again, this would be the strategy that I would use. I feel like it would keep me really busy. It would get a ton of clients in the door. The appointment time is so short. It's honestly a very fast appointment. And what we can charge for these services is quite profitable. Now, if you're an artist out there who has machine experience and you are wanting to get into paramedical, you're wanting to work on scars, augmentation scars, areola tattoos, we have some incredible online courses so you can learn from the comfort of your own home. And these are not little courses. These are huge, amazing online courses with tons and tons of video, as well as written theory, quizzes, all of it. If you'd like more information on those online courses, check the description box down below or head to shopshaydanielle.com and we can get you set up today. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope it was helpful and I will see you in the next one. Bye.